All right, so we're watching Facebook on 5/14/2014. This is pretty much right after the open. The algos have come in and they're spiking Facebook up. Now Facebook's got a pivot at 60.09 and then a fib retracement area at 60.26. For those of you who are not aware of Facebook, the algos and the HFTs are very, very active, especially within the first 5 minutes of the open. And throughout the day. So at this point, Facebook is already popping. This is an algo squeeze. I'm starting to short into this algo pop. 500 shares in so far, and got to also keep in mind that even though the 1 minute stochastics is bouncing, 15 minutes bouncing, everything looks bullish. Okay, however, that's pretty much full transparency. And when you want to play size, when you play size and you need liquidity, you have to play these type of reversion trades. So I'm basically trying to short this Facebook as much as I can, okay, as it gets towards the top two bumpers and fibs and pivots, or what I call bumpers, along with certain key moving averages. So I added another 1,000 shares, 59.98 is the average price. And then look at the spikes coming in right here. Okay, these are the algos that are coming in. The algos are coming right here. Here comes the algos and the HFTs. They're trying to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And the key to all of this is basically pacing yourself and also your shares. Right? You don't want to shoot your load right into the pop. You want to actually start piecing it in as the algos continue to spike. You want to make sure that you go in and start taking advantage of that liquidity. So Facebook's still trying to grind. It tested the pivot very briefly, and it's making a real quick reversion here. All right. Now, if it makes a hard dump, I'll take what I can get. Okay, but if Facebook continues to squeeze, I'm going to look to add more size. And you don't see it on this screen because I keep all my my charts and everything on another set of monitors. But basically, Facebook is going through about five up candles so far on the 1 minute. And you'll notice the algos are starting to come in again. Here we go. There's the overshoots, another algo spike. Look at that spike. Boom. 60.18, 60.17, 60.21. That's nearing the 50% fib retrace level. I add more shares. Now I'm short 16,000 shares. I can't, I'm trying to continue to add more shares here because we just tagged near that second bumper. More shares. I'm shorting into these spikes. Look at the algo spikes. Look at the algo spikes. Okay, now I'm short 28,000 shares. The algos, they shot their load. I'm also keeping an eye on the SPY because the SPY's already peaked out. So at this point, and Facebook correlates very nicely, almost tick by tick with the SPY. SPY's giving me the heads up. The 1 minute showing me the exhaustion. And like I said, if you're playing size, you need liquidity. And if you're going to get the liquidity, the only way you're going to get it is by fading into the moves. Okay, because once it peaks out and slips, you're not going to get liquidity because everybody else is trying to get out. So we're short 28,000 shares. I want to short some more here because the 1 minute stochastics is about to make a mini pup at the very, very high band, the 90 band. Okay, and can't get past 100. All right, and like I said, the SPY's peaked out. 1 minute's trying to make a mini pup here. Look at that. Okay, the algos are trying to push it, and now you're going to start noticing something, that the bids start to thin out and the algos are stepping off. The HFTs are stepping off. At that point, that's it. I'm in heavy. I'm up to 81,701 shares. Okay, average at 60.09. Look at that. The algos have left the building. And now it's pretty much chopping here. Okay, this is one more algo attempt, one more HFT spike. It's chopping here at the pivot. And now on my 1 minute chart, it's already peaked out, starting to come down, and then when I get the 80 band slip, okay, there's the one last algo spike, and then when I get the 80 band slip, that's when we get the rug pull. And here comes the rug pull. Okay, as the 1 minute peaks out, SPY is also peaked out. And also I get a 1 minute market structure high trigger. Now, a lot of people, it's pretty much like around at this point where they'll start to come in and try to short it. Okay. But like I said, if you're going to be playing heavier size, when you play the big size, you can't go in with everybody else. You got to jump in a little quicker. So I know 60's got a lot of liquidity, okay, because it's a round number. So what I'm waiting for is that 60 to step off on the bid, and then the nail in the coffin on the 60 ask, and here I go. Now I'm starting to cover. All right, and I'm out. And I'm out pretty much around 60 for 7,000 profits in less than 5 minutes. Okay, on 81,701 shares of Facebook. But I scaled into the spikes and then covered into the liquidity.